All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Let's get to talk about cryptocurrency here, what we're going to be doing. All right, let's get to it. So we are going to be selling all the cryptocurrencies for this week. Looking for Bitcoin to come back down to 40,000. I'm going to highlight it right here. 40,000 be the main target to break through. And then we'll see if it goes below 40,000 from there. For Ethereum, looking for Ethereum to come back down to 2,100. And then we'll see if it breaks below 2,100 by the end of this week. All right. Litecoin, looking for Litecoin to come back down to 70 and then break below 70 to 68. And then the final move would be 66. All right, let's get to here. Selling Shiba, looking for Shiba to come all the way back down to 0.10. And then to break that down to 0.95. Dogecoin, that's pretty interesting. Okay, this has been consolidating a lot here at the 8.8 and 8.5 area. So I wouldn't focus too much on this coin. There's so much consolidation at this point. I wouldn't go too far in positions here. Ripple, looking for selling Ripple back down to 60 cents in value and then break back down to 57. All right, so for Neo, looking for Neo to come back down to $12 and then we'll see if it goes below back down to $11 in value here. Dash, looking to sell Dash back down to $30 in value, and then the next move would be to break back down to 28. And then Solana coin here, looking for it to sell back down to 70. And then once it breaks 70, the next move would be 65. And then the third profit would be, if you want to hold it, would be for 60. Zcash is trying to make its way back up. I'm still going to sell it back down to 29 and 28. And then last is Tezos, looking for Tezos to break back down to 90. And then once it breaks down 90, the next move would be 85. And then that is all I got. So I'm expecting cryptocurrency to come back down for this week. We are going to be coming into Christmas weekend. And so I don't expect too much of volatility or any high volume trading. Maybe the first few days of this week, which would be Monday through Wednesday, and it probably slow down because we have Christmas weekend coming up. And then right after that following weekend is New Year's Eve weekend. So that's going to be 2 weeks of being slow. So I don't expect too much volume at all for this and also for the rest of the markets here. Any questions regarding the analysis and signals, let me know in the chat group or net. Happy Sunday fun day, guys. Peace. All right, guys. Happy Sunday fun day. Go Packers. We'll see if they win. But anyways, let's talk about what we're going to be doing for all the currencies here. So hold on, let me go up to the Forex factory here for the economic calendar first. Monday night we have the Bank of Japan's policy rate in the press conference. They don't plan on changing any rates, but that's going to be a good news indicator for the Japan's currency for the yen. CAD's got CPI on Tuesday morning for during New York sessions. CPI for the pound during London. The consumer confidence. So let's see here. The GDP for Thursday and then Friday, GDP and core price index for CAD in US dollar. And this upcoming weekend is the start of Christmas weekend. So I don't expect too much volume for this week for trading. We might see a lot more for starting tomorrow and Tuesday. And then we might run low on the volume of trading for Thursday and Friday. So I would highly suggest you guys want to trade for high volume would be tomorrow and Tuesday. So we were planning on selling the US dollar back down to 101 and 100. That's what I'm expecting to move back down. on the weekly swing signals for the weekly analysis here. Buying US 30 for 38,000, and we will see if it breaks a new high from there. It's already broken a new high, 37,300. The next move will be 38,000 and then 39,000. Same thing for S&P. Looking for it to break above 4,007. The 779 here and to break all the way up to 4,800 here. If it does not, I'm going to sell it back down. And then the same thing for NASDAQ. NASDAQ has lost a lot of resistance here at 16,600. If it does not break 17,000, I'm going to sell it back down. That would be the next move. The only interesting part right now is that US 30 is on a big, massive uptrend right now. So pay close attention to that, along with S&P and NAS 100. But so far, US 30 is the biggest gain mover right now for this week on indices. Gold, looking for gold to come back to 2040. And if it does not come back up to break above 2040 to 2050, I'm going to sell it back down in 2000. It's lost a lot of resistance here at the 2040 price mark here in the weekly. So don't get too caught up on holding buys forever. Selling the US dollar to the Japanese yen back down to 141, and then 140 would be the next move. And then the final move to breaking the next support price at 138. But always expect the retracements because they have dropped this pair a lot already. And then buying euro for 109, and then the next move will break 110. If it does not break above 110, I'm going to sell it back down back to 108. Same thing for the pound, buying for 127 and 128. And then the next move would be 130. Does not break above 128, I'm going to sell it back down to 125. And then selling the euro British pound back down to 85. Break that massive support here at 85 here. And then the next move would be to go back to 84 and 83. U-Swiss. Selling U-Swiss back down to break 86. And then the next final target would be 85. Once it comes below 86, there's no other support until we come all the way back down to, let me go to the monthly again. Till we come all the way back down to 70, 78. So that's a big move here. There's a lot of support being broken here, but we'll see if it withstands here. Not the daily, weekly. Selling UCAD back down to 132 and 131. And then the next move would be to break 130 or 131 price mark here. So break below that, there's no other support until we come all the way back down to 127 on the weekly. We'll be looking at this move here to break through. And then buying the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar, looking for the Australian dollar to come back to 67 and then to break 68. And then the next move would be to break 69. And then for New Zealand, buying New Zealand dollar for 63. And then the final move would be to break up to 64. And that's all I got for you guys. Like I said, I don't expect too much volume for this week. Christmas weekend is coming up this weekend. And then the following weekend, we have New Year's weekend. So these are going to be the two slowest weeks. And make sure that you are, though I would not recommend trading, especially for Thursday and Friday for this upcoming week and also for next week as well. Like I said, if you want to look for high volume, would be Monday, Tuesday, and maybe possibly Wednesday during New York sessions. But that's all I'd be looking at. And so it's something I highly recommend to pay close attention to, especially if you're new to the holidays for trading. And I don't expect too much volume at all. And so it's nothing new. It's just that during this season, there isn't a whole lot of market shift. So pay close attention to that. Other than that, happy Sunday. Go Packers. And we'll see you guys in the chat group for Telegram. Peace out.